According to the University World News Africa edition report of September 21, 2023, the French government, through its Foreign Affairs Minister, Colonna, said that certain students from Africa will no longer be granted admissions into French schools. The countries affected are Niger, Mali, and Burkina Faso, as restrictions have been placed on them by France. This policy will not only affect the new students, but also students who are currently studying in the country, because once their visas expire, they would no longer be able to renew them. The obvious implication would be that a 300 level student whose visa has expired would have wasted 3 years of his life pursuing nothingness. As reported by Le Monde, a French daily afternoon newspaper, the message that was delivered to the students through email by the French Foreign Ministry read, "I regret to inform you that we are cancelling our support for your stay in France. All Campus France services are cancelled." This decision, according to the ministry, was reached based on the grounds of insecurity from events that took place in Niamey, the military coup in Niger, on the 26th of July, 2023. Campus France, the agency that promotes French higher education abroad and helps foreign students in France, reported that in the current academic year, there are 6,600 students in France from the 3 Sahelian countries, 2,900 from Mali, 2,500 from Burkina Faso, and 1,200 from Niger, representing 7% of the total number of students from sub-Saharan Africa. Reacting to these developments, Peter Kwasi Koji, the Secretary General of the All Africa Students Union based in Ghana, said that he was disappointed in France's decision, which would disrupt the education plans of students from these countries. He said, "This move seems to represent lingering colonialist tendencies against countries perceived to be rebelling against French influence. At the same time, it is hypocritical that Gabon has been excluded from the suspension, when you consider that Gabon, which is also undergoing a similar political crisis, has not faced such punitive measures." Commenting as to what was likely going to happen with students on scholarships who are currently outside France, Campus France firmly stated that only scholarship holders who are currently holding a visa could travel to France. This implies that students whose visa might have expired will not be allowed in France, irrespective of whether they have a scholarship or not. Again, imagine what that means for students who have spent 3 years studying in France and now can't renew their visa. In this regard, the Campus France spokesperson said the cases of scholarship students who are not in France and do not have a valid visa will depend on the situation on the ground.